This is your Daily Mix. The following segment is sponsored by
Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Frankmore, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Mix. Today, we have a very important date coming up to let you know a very important message. Joining us now is Mr. Stephen Miller. He's with SouthwestGas. Stephen, thanks so much for joining us today for the Daily Mix.
Thank you, Bill, for having me. I appreciate it.
August 11th, also known as 811 or 811. Tell us what exactly is this, what this is, and why it's so important for everybody.
Absolutely. 811, Call Before You Dig, is a national program, and it's just a reminder to people that before you start any digging project, whether it's in your yard or it's a large construction project, that you need to call 811 a couple of days prior to it. So that way we can mark your underground utilities and prevent some damage.
Okay, now give us an idea. We know we're supposed to make this phone call 2 days in advance. What happens if we don't make that phone call?
There are a lot of things that could happen, none of them good. If you were to dig without calling 811, there is a chance you could hit an underground electric line or an underground natural gas line or a communications line. And you could be injured. You could knock out service to your entire neighborhood. There are just a lot of things that could go wrong, as well as if you do damage a line without calling 811, then you are liable for paying for it. So it's a free call, saves you money on the back end if you were to damage a line. Call 2 days before you plan on digging, whether you're going to plant a mailbox or a shrub, or again, all the way up into if you're a contractor who's got a large construction project going on. Just call 2 days in advance. The utilities will come out and we'll mark all of the underground utilities, whether it's water, natural gas, communication, sewer, or electric.
Okay, and that was kind of my next question is what happens after you make that phone call? How soon do they come out?
They will be out within that 48-hour window. And then you will see some color coding on the ground where there are lines. So if you're driving through your neighborhood, you may see some paint out on the streets or the sidewalks. And that's a national color code that signifies the exact utility that's under there. So if you see yellow, that's natural gas. Red is your electric, orange is communications, blue is your water lines, and then green is your sewer. So once those lines are marked, you don't know how deep they are, but you know I cannot dig right here, so I can dig on either side of it, and that will prevent some damage from happening.
Okay, obviously one of those instances where damage could happen is a natural gas leak. How can we tell if there is a natural gas leak?
There are three easy signs to determine a natural gas leak. The first and most obvious is that smell, that sulfur smell, kind of a rotten egg. If you even just get a whiff of that, even just momentarily, that's a sign that there could be a leak in the area. If you hear a hissing sound coming from the ground, or obviously from your natural gas meter or something like that, that's another sign as well. Or third, if you see a puddle that's bubbling, or you see leaves on a bush that are blowing, then that's the third sign. So if you witness any of those signs, again, even just for a moment, you want to leave the area, go somewhere safe, and then call 911 and SouthwestGas.
All righty. Thank you so much. An important reminder, an important day coming up, August 11th, reminding all of us, any project, backyard, front yard, big or small, to always call 811 and make sure that nothing bad happens with your next backyard or front yard project.
And Bill, even though this is only one day on the calendar, call 811 is a year-round program. So again, if it's beginning of planting season and you want to get your garden ready for spring, make that call to 811. It's free, and then 2 days later you'll be able to begin digging.
Awesome information. Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen Miller with SouthwestGas. Thanks for joining us for sure.
Thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate it.
All righty, and thank you everybody for joining us for another edition of Daily Mix. We'll see you next time.
This segment was sponsored by